Having a name in your life is just like an objective for any particular assignment, no matter whatever profession you are into. Having an objective or creating an aim for your daily schedule just gives you an objective or a direction or maybe motive as well that why are you working. At the end of the life, you also get to achieve and showcase yourself to the world that this was the success what you have achieved by targeting an aim and maybe a role model for many others across the globe. So hello friends and welcome to another episode of Raj Singh Talks. Today we are talking about how important an aim is in your life and why it is really important for you to have an aim in your life which might bring a lot of difference while working with the same aspect what you're doing today and generally in your life. So to begin with the discussion, we have Mr. Neeraj as usual with us to take the discussion ahead. We would like to welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for inviting. So the very first question to you is like, what is an aim and why it is really important? It's really big two questions which you have asked me right now all together. That's just like when you say what is aim and why it is important to have an aim. Of course, when you talk about an aim is something just like a goal. It can be any kind of aim which you want to do in your life. As simple as that, if you ask me a definition of aim, it's just like why are you getting up every morning for? When you're getting up every morning, you must be having a reason. Maybe you get up in the morning to go to your office. Every day morning you get up to go to your school, maybe college, maybe meeting your girlfriend, maybe making a commitment or doing your daily wage work. But you are getting up every day morning to do something in your life. Now, aim is something which is not only limited to determining a 5-year down the line or 10-year down the line what you want to be. It can be also about the very next day. Tomorrow I have to do this. Day after tomorrow I have to finish this. In this particular span of week, I need to complete this task. And that is also a goal. So a particular aim or goal can be of two types, short-term goals and long-term goals, which you can define in both the ways. So you define an aim. And living an aimless life is just like sleeping for the lifetime. You know, people who are dead can be called as aimless. And the one who is living, standing on this earth is actually must have an aim. And importance, I think you understood why it is really important. It at least makes you get up every morning to do something with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of motivation to make you understand I have something to achieve and I'm getting up to do that job to achieve in my life. Now that's why aiming is very important. Otherwise, getting up every morning and just asking yourself, why did you get up? Is what you call it as an aimless life. When you say that, of course, there would be different ways like how somebody can determine an aim. What can be an aim for an individual? There could be a lot of activities, a lot of other things which is happening around the person. So what do you think is the best way to determine or define an aim for your life? See, defining aim in your life is quite simple. It's just that like, what do you want to do? Do you have a desire to have a luxurious lifestyle? Do you have a desire to have an expensive car? Do you have a desire to take your family on a holiday destination which could be in a different country and quite expensive, say like European tour? Or it can be anything. It can be just about buying a car. It can be just about buying an expensive bungalow in a particular different area, no matter you already have a house. So an aim can be anything which you are already having it with you and you want to grow up, or you do not have and you want to have one of them. Is what you call it as an aim. And just identify, just drill down yourself, just scroll up yourself and brainstorm to find out what is that you desire in your life. What is that you want to achieve in your life while you are working for something. You might be an employer, you might be a businessman, you might be an entrepreneur. Everyone has something as desire to achieve in their life. And that is what you call it as an aim. All you need to do is define it today as a name. Otherwise, you know that where you are going, but why are you going is really difficult to answer. So wherever you're going, whatever your desire is, whatever your target is, just name it, that this is what my aim is and when I'm going to achieve. Mark it. Timestamp. Put a date that this is where and this is when I'm targeting to achieve. And then you work. Thus, that's where your motivation works for you and gives you a lot of inspiration to achieve your goal. So it's very simple. Just identify your desire, identify your target. Why are you working every day? Is there a dream? And that is what you want. And as simple as that too, define the name. That's really, really well said, but there are several people who have determined the aim, have worked hard for it, but at the end of the commitment, they were not able to achieve it. So is there any kind of suggestion for those kind of people to understand, or that could be an example for many others, that the aim really doesn't work, the formula which we are following doesn't work. So how does it really going to help people, or is there any kind of suggestion which you would like to have? I think you're very, very, very well correct on this. There are several people who have worked for their motivation, worked for their targets, but define the aim as well. They worked for it and they came back and said that we are not achieving goals. When we talk about examples for entrepreneurs, they start with something and now in 6 months they put their hard efforts, and at the end of 6 months they say, nothing is happening. I don't have any returns. There are no money which is flowing in, which I thought which could happen in some time. So let me tell you an example here. First of all, this is a story about Chinese bamboo. It's very, 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 very well established story, an example about Chinese bamboo. Chinese bamboo is something, for example, you seed in today, and it takes 5 years. Okay, it takes 5 years to show the first petal in the ground. Alright, the very first pop in the ground as green leaf, it takes 5 years. Whereas if you put any other crop in the same ground, it would take hardly 3 months to show up to a plant. It will just pop up, spread further, branch to branch, and at least you will have a small tree in front of you, a small plant in front of you in 3 months of time. And you start looking at the outcomes. So look at these two examples. When I say that small plant is a small business, a small thing which can be called as your short-term goals. You wanted to do today, you wanted to do tomorrow, you got up, you worked for it, and that was done. It was over. You wanted to go for shopping, you wanted to go for a movie, you wanted to accomplish a particular goal, finish all your daily goal. That is what is the 3 months investment. But when you talk about the Chinese bamboo, it takes 5 years to show up anything in the ground, but the moment it comes out, it takes just 3 months to shoot up to 90 feet tall. 90 feet in 3 months after 5 years. Now, what do we understand from here? It does not take that simple and easy to happen, or things to happen right the moment you started. Sometimes the things will take a little longer when you are working on it. Now, why does the Chinese bamboo take 5 years? Because it's actually creating that roots to hold the strength for a 90 feet tall bamboo. Or else it would be difficult for the bamboo tree to hold straight. It would fall. So it just keeps on busy creating these roots within for 5 years. And that's what we are talking about. Now when you say someone who tried the level best and could not achieve their aim, it's just because you did it for maybe a span of month, and 5 months or 6 months or maybe a year, and you just stopped there, assuming that the bamboo didn't come out. As you understand, few things take a little longer. So you need to keep on putting your efforts, you need to keep on working on your activities, no matter what you're doing. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe not down the line 6 months, but maybe after a year, you will see a huge output of that. Not the moment just you start. This is just simple, as simple as anything. You get into any environment, you get into any portfolio, any profile. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen the moment you start. It takes a lot of time. that was really great, and I think that was really useful for every one of us. So at the end, what would you like to say? See, all I would like to say to the people around that it's just very important to define something. Anyways, you are working every day. You're doing something or the other on daily basis. You are going to office, you are going to your college, you are going to your workshops, you're going to your trainings, no matter wherever you go. But you are following your schedule. But you do not have a target well defined. So it's most important to just determine your desire so that you know what you're working for. So the best thing to do is put it on the chart that what you want to achieve and break them into different columns. Put them as short-term goals which you will be achieving down the line, maybe 10 days, 15 days or half a month or maybe another 1 month, and that you call it as a short-term goal. And on the other side, also determine your long-term goals. And put this piece of paper right in front of your work desk or the workplace wherever you are. Maybe in home, right in front of your bed when you get up, or maybe at your workstation, wherever you work the entire day, and put it there right in front of you. Now what's the benefit of that? It will not only help you keep motivated towards achieving it, also it will keep on determining that you have something to achieve which you yourself targeted for, not anybody else. You yourself determine that I would like to achieve this down the line in 1 year of time. And then every morning, every day, every single minute, whenever you look up, you see that this is why I am living. This is why you're getting up every morning. Then I don't think you will find any reasons to excuse yourself, because if you have a spirit to achieve something, you want to play football, you want to be a good artist, you want to be a good singer, nobody has to tell you to get up and go and sing something. Nobody has to force you to go and play an act. Nobody has to tell you that get up, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, you have to go for a job. You have to go for running. You will get up yourself. So, until you desire something and you list it there, nobody can, help you. So that's where the story begins. So as you will be having an aim with you, you will be having a goal with you, it will keep you always inspired, which is more important than getting motivated. Motivation is external. Inspiration is within. If you are inspired, it is better than motivation. So stay inspired, which will help you to achieve your goals. And that was really amazing. Thank you so much for coming here and joining us for this particular discussion. Alright, my dear viewers, hope you enjoyed this particular episode on understanding what is an aim and how it is really important for our daily life and keep us inspired throughout the life. Today, without any other failure, without any other commitment, do make an aim and define a date for it to be achieved. If you are done so, do not forget to comment below and let us know that what is that you are aiming and what is that you are committed to achieve it by. So that's where we can also understand that how many people we have motivated, and maybe probably your questions which you can let us know, I can help you with the same thing. So that's all from this particular episode, team. We'll be getting back to you with another episode next week. Stay tuned for that. Till then, keep watching the videos and stay motivated. Thank you.